So if there was one trail shoe this winter I'd recommend the most, it's definitely there's no guarantee you won't slip, but these are making it way less likely for you to do that. These are a huge thumbs up from me. Today we're gonna be talking about the HOKA Speedgoat 5 Gore-Tex Spike in a bunch of snowy, muddy, gravel conditions. We're gonna cover all the things you're gonna wanna know about running in these shoes. Talking about a 28 millimeter stack in the forefoot and a 32 millimeter stack in the heel, giving us a 4 millimeter drop. And honestly, like, the cushioning on this midsole is really great, especially compared to the Spike Cross GTX 5. The 5s were okay, but just not enough cushioning underfoot. Felt like there was a lot of foot fatigue from those. These, no foot fatigue at all. This has significantly more cushioning. It's so much better, so much better. I love it. As far as the midsole itself, this is an EVA midsole. It's got a really good balance of cushioning and responsiveness. I'm really happy overall with how cushioned this is. Super happy with it. All right, so one of the big features with this is that it's Gore-Tex. I think that's probably one of the best parts about these shoes. The fact that it's Gore-Tex, it keeps your feet dry. And that is pivotal for this time of year, for me at least, and probably anyone else who's a little further south and infinitely up north. And then also you have a double layer jacquard mesh. So somehow it's also still pretty breathable. It makes it a really comfortable, stretchy material overall. And the tongue itself is really nice and robust. It also has Gore-Tex material on top of it to help keep it impermeable. And then it's gusseted, so it makes it really nice for keeping debris out of the actual shoe itself. The toe cap bumper helps prevent you from getting your toes stubbed. So that's a really nice feature of that. Now, as far as the fit of the shoe, I recommend buying it in your standard shoe size. I always wear 12s. That's what I got this in. And so with that in mind, I wouldn't recommend getting anything other than your standard shoe size. There's plenty of room for my feet, and that jacquard double layer mesh upper is really flexible. And so it really gives you enough space for your feet to move around. Not your feet, but the area of the toe box in front. Really great overall. Okay, so the durability of the outsole lugs. You have the Vibram Mega Grip on the bottom itself. That's technically what you're working with as far as the outsole grippiness. So you have the durability of Vibram. You also have the tungsten carbide spikes. And what these do is it really ensures you're gonna get nice tack and grippiness when you're running on ice, running on snow. They're 5 millimeter deep lugs, and these really help to dig into the ground. There's less chance for you to slip. So really great traction right there. Really great combination. So you have the durability of Vibram carbide spikes, and then the midsole make for a total rock star of a trail shoe. So you actually have a bolstered heel collar. So there's a lot more material keeping your ankle supported, the whole foot supported. So it's less likely for you to have any issues when you're out on your runs as far as the collar. And then you have the iconic heel flare in the back, which I think everybody pretty much loves. Initially at first, there was a little bit of irritation back on my Achilles, but that's actually since gone away. It just probably took about 1 to 2 runs and I was good to go. No problems after that. And it might have been more having to do with the socks I was using. Okay, so there's a couple things that make this better than version 4. And usually that's kind of what a lot of this stuff comes down to. Is this going to be better than last year's model? Well, so we already have the Speedgoat 6 that's come out. Don't believe, and I haven't heard yet from my rep, if there is a Gore-Tex / Spike version. Here's the deal. Version 6, to me, isn't necessarily as comfortable as version 5. So already, you can kind of anticipate that this is a good shoe to buy right now. Now, version 4, I would say, with this, you're going to get much better traction than version 4. Gore-Tex Spike, version 5. Version 5, you get the double layer jacquard mesh, a much more improved upper, more flex, less rigidity, and also still that amazing waterproof Gore-Tex layer for protection. Also, you get improved durability, improved membrane strength, so better Gore-Tex water impermeability. So there's a lot more advantages with version 5. So with this, you also get a more secure fit. And because of that, that's like another added layer of benefit. Also, you have a much more lightweight design. Version 5 is lighter weight than version 4. So who wouldn't want to run on trails with something that's going to put less strain on your body overall as you're putting in those miles? This is such a great trail shoe. It's so phenomenal. It's so comfortable, especially for the benefits of the fact that it has the tungsten spikes on the bottom. Great for icy running. Ice is ice. So, you know, if I had to add a disclaimer in there, there's no guarantee you won't slip, but these are significantly making it way less likely, significantly less likely for you to do that, slipping around in icy terrain. So these are a huge thumbs up for me. So if there was one trail shoe this winter I'd recommend the most, it's definitely the HOKA Speedgoat 5 Gore-Tex Spike. Bar none, this is going to be your best winter trainer in the snow, in the ice, in the mud. Doesn't matter if there's rocks, gravel. I mean, just look at this beautiful landscape here. This is going to be my favorite trail shoe of 2025, guaranteed. Not in the summer months, of course, but the rest of winter, spring, upcoming fall, and maybe by that time, I'll give you an update on the HOKA Speedgoat 6 Gore-Tex Spike as well, if they put one out. In the meantime, hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks so much for watching to the end of the video. And if anyone asks you what your favorite running YouTube channel is, just tell them it's time to run. Make sure you like and subscribe to support the channel, and also share this with a buddy of yours who also likes to run in winter conditions. And if anybody asks you what your favorite running YouTube channel is, just tell them it's time to run. See you in the next video.